be honest. I know that I'm supposed to be a big beauty influencer. Hey Brownies, the wait is finally over. I said that I was going to go full force with my YouTube channel, so here we are on YouTube. So welcome to Brownie Studios. So I just want to thank all of the brownies that I have grown my community with on TikTok for coming over here and enjoying this longer form content that I have for you. And for my OG followers, hi. I know you guys are like, what the hell is going on? We haven't seen you in forever. A lot has changed. You guys haven't seen me since last year when I was pregnant with the baby. And crazy enough, he'll be 1 tomorrow. So that's how long I've been gone off YouTube. But I am back, and I know you like, what is going on, girl? Get into the tea. So y'all gonna practice my makeup with me, and I'm gonna get into the tea of where I've been at, where we're going, and all of the stuff that's in between. So come on. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a little body brown face base. So for my OG followers, I know y'all are like, girl, where have you been? Life was lifing for your girl. And so going from being a mom of 1 to a mom of 2 was a little bit hectic, okay? So I wasn't feeling like I had a lot of time to like create and do all of the things that I wanted to do. So I told you, if I can't be dedicated to it, I can't do it. But being that the baby has gotten bigger now, and I'ma just be honest, I know that I'm supposed to be a big beauty influencer. I tell myself that every day. I know that that's the plan that God has for me. It's about me staying consistent and stepping into it. But I know that's what he got for me. So it's time for me to walk on in some faith, okay? It's time. So with that being said, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this serious. And I'm going to tell y'all what's so crazy. I went home to Chicago for my daughter's birthday in June, and I had a conversation with a lady named Coach Rocky, and she had really just poured into me, and she was telling me like, Shay, she basically confirmed everything that I knew about my content journey and how I needed to take it serious or whatever. And so with that being said, I was like, I'm not gonna play. So I recorded a video when I was in Chicago, and the video ended up doing like 100,000 views plus on TikTok. And then every video that I had on TikTok from that moment on literally was doing like 20K in views. And I felt like that was God trying to tell me, like, if you just follow the plan that I have for you, if you just stay consistent, you could get to where you're going. But the problem is you don't want to sacrifice what it is that you want to do instead of following what I want you to do. So I was like, you know what? You're right. So let me follow on in the plan. I would constantly keep telling myself, oh, you don't got enough time for this. You don't got enough time for that. Blah, blah, blah. But in reality, I had more than enough time because I would spend all my time strolling TikTok, strolling YouTube, trying to figure this out, trying to figure that out, instead of doing what mattered, which was making the content. So when I focused on just making content and making the content that I wanted to make, not what I thought was going to be popular, that's when it just started taking off. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to psych myself out for this again. I'm gonna ride this thing on out, and it's gonna work. Because here's the thing, everybody started with 0 followers. Everybody started with having to learn how to do this content creating, influencing thing. So if everybody started from 0 and all they had to do was be consistent and learn as they go, then what am I doing? So that's kind of where we've been at. So I've been able to unmask this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful group of more than 25,000 brownies on TikTok. And I felt like TikTok is such a great place. The only thing about it is I just know who I am. I'm a talker. I love talking to people. I can be a little long-winded sometimes. So I like long form content because it allows me to be me, which is the talking girl. I don't know how else to explain that. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna get back on YouTube and I'm gonna take my YouTube serious. And that's where we at. So we're gonna be making our beauty content. We're gonna be doing vlog style. We're gonna be doing everything. And for my OGs, because I know y'all don't know, your girl is getting married. But for all of y'all that didn't know, so last Christmas, me and David loves LeBron. So y'all know I live here in Dallas. I'm gonna insert a clip, a little bit of the video, somewhere in the video. But we went to the Dallas Mavericks game against the Lakers game, the Christmas game. David proposed to me on the Jumbotron on the break of the game. So basically, I got engaged in front of like 30,000 people. It was beyond, I was beyond surprised. So with that, I don't even know what to say. So now we have our 2 babies and we are having a destination wedding next year, but we are planning on getting married sometime this year. But life has just been life, and it's been crazy. It's been a ride, but I'm just so loving it. I am so loving it. I'm going to take my Fenty concealer and contour my face. So yeah, everybody always asks me like questions about like my sister locks and all of that, how long I've been growing my hair. And the craziest thing is I always think to myself like, man, if I would have kept going with my YouTube when I first got my sister locks done, it is no telling where it will be. But one thing that I have really learned to do is to stop looking at the past, because it wasn't my time. And God has already shown me that it wasn't my time. This is my time right now. So we're going to walk in the faith of where we at now, and we're going to focus on that. Okay? Period. But I just want to honestly thank all of y'all, because y'all, it's so many beauty girls on TikTok, YouTube, everything. But the fact that y'all be in my comments and my likes just showing me so much support, y'all do not know how much that stuff means to me. Because I don't make content for me. I don't. I can sit in my mirror all day practicing makeup and be done with it. But I don't. I really actually make the content for y'all. So with that being said, it's like one of those things where it's like I'm just grateful that I have people out there that even care about my voice enough to listen to me. I am just a dark-skinned girl that loves makeup, that is from the south side of Chicago, straight off 79. I'm not from 63rd, even though my grandma used to live on 63rd, but that's besides the point. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I love doing this. Truly, truly. It's not about the money. It's not about the PR packages. It's not about none of that. Y'all don't know how much I love the community that I have built on my page that showcases Black beauty girls that just love makeup. And one thing about my page, I'm not a girl that's spending 2 hours on glam. I'm not even finna fake and act like I'm spending 2 hours on glam. I spend 30 minutes, if that. And if I'm really trying to get out the door, baby, you're gonna get a little bit of concealer and some blush and some setting spray. That's all you get. Because with 2 babies, who doing that? And I appreciate the women that follow me that's like, look, you will be on the same time that I be on. I don't have time to do all of that. And even the girls that like love my skincare content, I'm like, y'all don't understand. I worked for years to have my skin end up the way that it is. It's a lot of stuff that I had to stop doing. A lot of stuff I had to stop eating. A lot of stuff that I just could not do anymore on the basis of my skin. So even like dry skin girls, like it's so many of us that have dry skin, and it's like, girl, what do you do to your skin? Nothing. Nothing. I have a set routine that I stick to. My routine may not work for you, but I'm gonna tell you the products that I use so that you can try them, and then hopefully you find a regimen that works for you. I think that's a lot of the things that people do like about my content is that I'm not always pushing products. I will tell you the products that I use, and if you want to try them for yourself, by all please try them for yourself. They look good on me. You're a brown skinned girl like me. They probably will look good on you too, sis. They probably will. But I'm not a product pusher. I'm not gonna tell you to go out and get 50,000 makeups. I'm just not doing that. That's not me. That's not how I roll. So with that being said, I think that that's one thing that my community in particular really likes, because I'm sorry, y'all know I'm like a OG beauty watcher. Like Vanessa, Alyssa, Jackie. If y'all remember when, well, I don't wear wigs no more, but I used to be big into wigs. I'm talking about, dude, if you a wig girly, then you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. But do you remember Andrea Thomas? Do you remember when Erica J first started making videos on YouTube? Like, that's how deep in the rabbit hole of the YouTube I go. But the thing that I kind of got away from is that it started being all about like PR and all that. You know, I love, one thing I love about like the Jackie and Alyssa's and the Aaliyah J's, like they really do stick to trying to be their most authentic selves, whatever that is for them. And it's never been about product, but it's always been them trying to be as vulnerable as their comfortability will allow them to be. And I appreciate that. It ain't never been, oh, go get this product, go get that product. Now, do they get their coins? Period, they do. But at the same time, not at the sake of their integrity with the communities that they have spent so long building. And I'm not talking about anybody specifically, but what I am saying is a lot of the newer TikTok girlies, beauty influencers, they could learn a thing or two from those girls there, because they push every single thing. Oh, you should go buy this, you should go buy this. It had just become like consumption, consumption, consumption. I'm at Sephora every single week. I'm at Sephora, I'm at Ulta. And it's like, I don't know what type of money y'all got. But I ain't gonna act like I got it, okay? And even if I did, I'm not going to Sephora 5 times a month to get all the new products that the girls on TikTok is saying. And half the time, I don't even be seeing y'all. I don't even be seeing y'all use them products no more. Y'all will say, oh my God, this blush is phenomenal. It's this, it's that. And then we don't even be seeing the girlies wear it no more. So it's like, really, what's tea? What's tea? What's tea? And that's one thing that I have always tried to, or wanted to build my community around, is just being authentically me, but not pushing products, not trying to tell the girls what products they should have. Now, don't get me wrong. If the opportunity come up, I'm gonna get me a coin, but not at the sake of all of what I built with you guys and the what I'm trying to build overall. It'll never trump that. And if somebody wants me to trump my community and all of that for the sake of a couple dollars, it ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you now, it ain't gonna happen at all. So yeah, outside of that, everything has been good. I've been planning out content that I want to do on YouTube. Always planning out the content that I want to begin to use on TikTok as well. I'm doing a whole lot of wedding planning. A whole lot. So my wedding, I am not ready to say where it's going to be, but I will say this. It's going to be next spring. and it will be somewhere in the Caribbean. So I am having a destination wedding. That's just something that me and David have always talked about when we said we was gonna get married. We've always talked about doing a destination wedding, and so luckily for us, we're in a position to be able to do it. Going in with the Huda Beauty loose setting powder and Kafna. I'm excited though. I'm so excited. Um, if you didn't know, so me and David have been together for 6 years now, and we have our 2 babies together. Um, People will ask me all the time, like, it's about time. I'd be like, it's about damn time you mind your business, but understand, marriage is not something that I'm trying to do twice. Okay, so I feel like when people tell other people, "Oh, it's about time," or this and this and this, it's like, do you know our relationship history? Do you know what these 6 years have entailed? Okay, so shut up. But nah, for real. That's what one thing that really blew me, when people would say that, like, oh yeah, it's about time. And it's like, it's about damn time for you to mind your business. Being with somebody for that long, you go through a lot of stuff, but most importantly, you learn if this really is what you want to do, who you want to be with. If these things don't change, am I going to be okay with that? You grow, they grow. It's so much that entails in that time before you sign up and say, hey, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So even sometimes when people, I'm not saying all, but sometimes I think that it's very unrealistic when I hear some people say, oh, if he don't marry you in 2 years, he don't know who he wants, or you don't know what you want, or you not the one, he's not the one for you. How do you know that though? Because I know people who have been together for 10 plus years and have just gotten married and they're doing well. I know people who got married very quickly and it didn't last it didn't last at all, because I'm sorry, but after 2 years, you don't. I just don't feel like you know somebody. I'm sorry, I don't. Hell, it's y'all. Some people out here is grown and still don't know their damn self. So how you marrying somebody you've only known for a year and a half? Hell, okay, okay. But I say all that to say I'm very, very excited that we never let anybody pressure us into what we felt like was right for us and right for our family. And so now we're at the point where we're like, okay, we're ready to do this. And it's like one of those things where it's like uncertainty. I don't have to guess or even second thought in my mind, this is what I want to do. And if that took 6 years, then that took 6 years. Some people it may come sooner, some people it may come a lot later. But here's the thing. When you find your person and y'all be going through all that stuff together, that's the only thing that matters. The outside opinions will never. Trust me when I tell you that. Never, ever, ever. So I'm super, super, super excited about that. But outside of that, life is life, and I'm excited about constantly growing on this journey of content and growing with my beauty community. Y'all don't know how excited I get when I make beauty content for y'all. I be sitting here in the content studio, and I call it Brownie Studios. Now I'm gonna get a little sign and put it back there, and it's gonna say Brownie Studios. But I get so excited when I'm making this content for y'all. I just be like, it feels weird talking to the camera, but like I know that I'm talking to y'all individually when y'all watch these videos. So it's like me and you having a FaceTime conversation. I'm like, girl, what you doing? Sit here and do my makeup with me, but let me tell you about what had happened. That's how I be feeling, and I love that. So, ooh. Okay. Y'all know I forgot to contour my nose, but it's okay because I'm gonna just go in and do it with a little bit of powder. I'm gonna do it with a little bit of powder. Yeah, I'm gonna do it with a little bit of powder. But I cannot wait until y'all see more of these videos and we get like more in depth into like my life and what I have planned and things that I have going on. I have a really, really big. I have a really big collaboration coming up, and I can't say who it is, but I can say that it is major, and I can't wait to show y'all and let y'all see it because I ain't playing. I'm not playing this year. I keep telling myself that I'm not playing this year, and I hope that the things that I want to do, I am fully supported in. But I'm gonna support y'all regardless. And whatever y'all want to do in the community, y'all let me know. That's why I tell people all the time. People be like, "You've grown so fast. I wonder how." Let me tell you how. You cannot go on none of my TikToks for the last 2 months. It may be a few here and there, but I have videos with like 400 and 500 comments. You're going to see my reply to every single one. I don't care how big of an influencer creator that I get, I'm going to always respond to every single comment. Y'all can hold me to that. When I have 1 million followers, because I'm claiming it, when I have 1 million followers, I'm still going to respond to every comment. Even if I have to outsource certain parts of my work and different things like that, I'm going to comment back to the comments. Because I feel like if it wasn't for y'all supporting me, I wouldn't even get to do my dream job every single day. So the least I can do is respond back. If you send me an emoji, I'm gonna send you an emoji. If I don't have a response, I'm gonna send an emoji. If I have a response, I'm gonna give it. I'm like, that's literally, I told David that before. I was like, that's gonna be like a part of like the end of my day. Like when I have an assistant and stuff, it's gonna be like, let's sit down and let's get to the comment. I feel like my future assistant will know me so well that even when I can't respond to comments, she'll respond to them for me, or he'll respond to them for me, because I just feel like it's a must. It's a must. Like, I'm never gonna not respond to comments. I'm never gonna get so big that I feel like, oh, this is beneath me now. I don't have to comment back. I don't have to do this. Like, what? And I feel like it really is some people that are like that. And I mean, to each his own. Like, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. It's no shade, no tea with that one, but it's not what we gonna do over here. We not doing that. We're not doing not responding back to the Brownie community. It's just not happening. It is just not happening. So I love when y'all leave comments on stuff that like y'all want to see, because honestly, I found this save. Remember when I was telling y'all that this foundation that I was using, right? Save Beauty. It is actually a recommendation from a comment on TikTok. It was I hate that I did that on camera, but you know what? I ain't cutting it out because this the real me. Okay, it's not a booger. Just FYI, if you do your makeup and it gets like right here, it'll like start to tickle. And how I did like this at first, but it tickled. But anyway, past that. Say Beauty, she put me on to Say Beauty. And so I was like, okay, let's try this, because I've seen it before, but I have never used it. Now I'm gonna go in with one size to lock everything on in. Ooh, ooh, love it, love it. And I'm sorry, but I always go back in with my Morphe setting spray after that because I don't like a matte look. I like the look dewy. So there's that. But anyway, I love the comments because she put me on to that foundation, and that foundation is legit some of the best foundation I've ever had. So I was like, okay, sister girl, that's why I enjoy the comments. You know how many gems is in there? A lot. So yeah, there's that. See that? This, I was just practicing like everyday makeup look, like something I could just throw together and go run errands and do whatever it is that I need to do. And that literally took me like what, 15 minutes, and I probably would have been done sooner, but you know, I'm sitting here talking to y'all. So anywho, I hope that that was your refreshing catch up to my life, and I am hoping that I will see you in the next video. And I am so grateful that you guys are even giving me the chance to have my YouTube platform and even come watch these videos. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. To my brownie community, y'all know I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.